Here I'll be demonstrating the use of my pistol pal tool. It's a 4-in-1 takedown tool designed to take down the Ruger Mark I, II, and III pistols. To begin using the tool, make sure the gun is empty. Double check, make sure it's not loaded with anything like that. Point in a safe direction and dry fire it. Use the loop end of the tool, pinch it between your thumb and forefinger, and pull up on the latch of the mainspring housing like that. You'll notice this old gun here has a lot of, maybe you can see it in the video, maybe you can't, but it's really scratched up from somebody, previous owner, using a screwdriver or something. It makes a lot of unsightly marks on there. This leaves no marks whatsoever. It's high quality stainless steel wire. Won't do any harm to the gun whatsoever. Anyhow, pull that baby out. If it doesn't pull out, a lot of times they're real tight. The tool is designed with a punch to knock out like that with a hammer. And you tip the gun back like so the hammer comes back. Pull your bolt out. Notice the hammer is down position right here. Top of the hammer. I don't know if you can see that. Here's the hammer strut. I painted that orange so it's easier to see. The tool has an extractor tool built into it. You unscrew it from the end of the tool. You slide the hardened stainless steel pin right across the top of the extractor like so, and push down in the plunger and spring. And some guns are real tight. You might want to grab it with a pliers. Other ones are so loose it'll fall out. Like this one is quite loose. Comes out real easy. Then you can take that out. Pop the extractor or the plunger and spring out. When you're all done cleaning it, just pop it back in. And clean up the whole gun, and when you're ready to put it back together, make sure your hammer is down and the strut is up on top of the sear spring pin. You can see the strut there with the orange on it. That's the part that gives everybody a lot of trouble. Assemble the bolt back into the gun. You want to point it down and pull the trigger. Shake it. A lot of times the hammer will fall forward. This one doesn't want to fall forward today. You can see the back of the hammer right here. Just push it forward with something, like a tweezers or screwdriver. Keep it pointed down like this. When you reassemble the mainspring housing, if you notice this point right here, that's where the hammer strut, that orange thing, has to sit right on there when you're all done. That's the mainspring. The mainspring is held inside of here. There's a spring inside of here. This is the top of the plunger that compresses the mainspring. So this orange part, once again, I hope we can see it good. That orange part right there, it has to sit right on top of that plunger right there. So when you put this back in, make sure that hammer's all the way forward. Put that back in, you swing it up, and tip the gun up like this and shake it until you get that hammer strut to fit on there. Now when you get that hammer strut on there properly, when the hammer strut is on top of the mainspring plunger properly, you'll feel a springy motion right here. If you don't feel that spring motion right there, it's not done properly. If it slides in just like this, it's not together correctly. You have to tip it up until you get that hammer strut to line up properly. If it hasn't got that spring, it's not going to do its thing. So when it's got that spring right there, then you can pop the latch closed and you're all set. Tool, the fourth part of the tool, acts as a magazine loading helper. Slip the loop over the button on the magazine like that. Pull back on it like that. You can load your rounds in there quite easily. Makes loading the magazine quite a bit easier. The whole thing fits in your pocket and carry with you to the range, wherever. Put in your shooting box. The tool is available from my website, www.gunsmithertools.com. It's also available at some other distributors that are listed down at the bottom in the description of the video. Thank you very much for watching a Pistol Pal video.